What's going on today, everybody? So today we're working on the bike and we're gonna do something special that I've been wanting to do since I've even got the bike. So let's get to it. So I love the way the front of this bike looks, but when you turn it on, only one light comes on for low beam and then the other one comes on for high beam. So we've got some stuff to fix that and actually turn it to both on high beam, both on low beam. So we'll get to it. So I went ahead and took the windscreen off, and it's just 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me, it's 6 bolts. 4 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Took that off. Now we're gonna work on the mirrors. We're gonna take both those off, and there's clips underneath here. So we also have to take this piece off, which just has a push style where you push that in and then pull the whole thing out on both sides. And we should be able to take the mirrors off, and then we'll be able to take this carbon fiber piece off and slowly work our way to getting to these. So next up, we gotta take this piece off, and there's a push style pin. So you just push it in, and then you can pull the whole thing out. And then there's a screw down here, and this whole thing will come loose. That will expose the wires and stuff that we need. Now mine has an aftermarket light right here, so I'm going to have wires probably tucked in there somewhere holding this piece on, but you should be able to tease this out of the holder. There's the wires. Maybe I can hang it. Now you can see the HID kit that they did before. Now that we've got this part out of the way that was sitting right in here, we can chase from the mirror. Since they have blinkers on the outside, they've got power. We can chase and look on the inside and see that this is the power cable. Chase that cable back, and it looks like it plugs in right here. So it's green and black, push style, so push it in and pull it apart, and it will come apart, and then you can pull this whole mirror off. These little clips can sometimes be a pain to try to push down to get that tab up. So what you can do is take a little pry tool, you can stick it in there, and it should just pop right out. The whole front is loose, only held on by these alignment dowels right here. So this whole thing will come off, and then a couple little pieces along here hold it together. But the rest of it's held in by this bottom piece right here. There's push pins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a whole bunch down the side right here. There's a couple, and on that side there's a couple. So this whole black piece will come out, exposing this bottom, and then there should be a couple screws down here that are holding that piece actually on at the bottom. The way that worked the best for me for taking this out was to just push these pins in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pins. Is to push them all in and then grab the bottom corner. So this would be the top where the tire sits. It actually sits like that in the bike. So take all those out. Those went in there. Don't lose them. So pop them all in, and then you can grab this bottom corner and pull on it. Grab on this bottom corner, pull on it. You can get these two out, and then take these two, which sit right here and here, completely out. The whole thing will drop, and then you can pull it out forward. I would definitely recommend picking up a set of extra sets of these. They're focus. Nylon push rivets. You need information on them. There they are. So this one came with, I think there was 25 in this pack. Those get damaged very, very easily, and if they're broken, they don't hold anything on. Like you can see, this one's already losing the top. So I'll go ahead and replace that one. Half the top's missing on it, so it's not really doing much. But most of the time, these little fins fall off and break. Then when you go to put them in, you make sure that this rivet's pushed all the way out. You put it in to where you want it to go, and then push the little pin all the way back flush. So now things are gonna get kind of interesting, because this bolt and this bolt have to come off. Luckily they're Phillips, but I tried using a little shorty screwdriver and it works okay, but you can see I can't really get the right angle on it. So if you go with a little bit longer screwdriver, it gets out of there, and they're easy enough to just unscrew. One. With those off, this whole thing should now pop forward. We'll have to pop these out. So by pulling on both of these, it comes off of a little clip or a bracket that's sitting back here. You can't really see it. And that allows these two to separate. Now that they're separated, it exposes a little tab. Both sides are off and it should come right out. So there's an extra wire. I don't know if this is OEM or not, but there's a little light down here that needs to be unplugged. It looks like it's coming back this way. Right there. Now the whole front plate comes off. Set it aside. Now that we got the front fascia off, we're gonna go on to the side fairings here and remove these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a clip down, a couple clips down here in the middle. And then this whole thing should come apart, and that will expose our light assembly. There's the clip or pressure clip, whatever you want, that holds all these wires on, sitting right here. Now that that's off, it's just hanging on by a couple more things, and it should just pop right off. Feels like there's something hanging this up down here. Looks like we've got a screw right here. It looks to be like an 8mm. So we'll undo that one. This whole thing should come off. Now that we've got that bolt undone that's right here, let's see if this comes off now. So there we go. Got the whole fairing off. So it turns out that you don't have to undo this bolt. This bolt just connects the two pieces, this top fairing to this bottom fairing, together. You just have to do this one, this one. There's one down here. The two in the middle, which you can see are out, and they're right on this other side. So that one went in the front, that one went in the bottom facing up, and then there is a 8mm that's right up in here facing that way. And then the whole thing comes off.